I poured 1 teaspoon of this powder near my kitchen, and by the next morning, every single ant was gone. Not just the ones I could see. The whole colony, gone. This powder costs $1. And exterminators absolutely do not want you to know it exists. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you changes everything. Most people dealing with ants right now are doing it completely wrong. They're buying sprays that kill 5 ants, and the other 5,000 laugh at you. They're calling pest control and handing over $2, $3, even $500. And the ants come back anyway. Why? Because killing what you see on the surface means nothing. The real problem is underground, in a colony that could have 50,000 ants living inside your walls and soil. Sprays don't touch the queen. And if you don't kill the queen, you kill nothing. But this $1 powder, it gets to her. And I'm going to show you exactly how. Well, let's talk about how bad this actually gets. Ants are one of the most common household pests in the world. And once they find food or water inside your home, they don't just visit. They move in. They leave invisible scent trails that guide thousands more right behind them. You clean the counter, they come back. You spray the trail, they reroute. You sleep, they're marching through your walls all night long. And here's what nobody tells you. A single ant colony can have multiple queens. Some fire ant colonies have up to 200 queens. That means killing worker ants is literally pointless. You need to collapse the whole system from the inside. Now the pest control industry knows this. They've always known this. That's why their solutions never fully work. Because if ants were truly gone, you'd never call them again. Think about that. A $200 to $500 service call. A technician shows up for 20 minutes. He sprays some product that smells like chemicals and makes you leave the house for 2 hours. And then, 3 weeks later, the ants are back. Oh, you'll need a quarterly maintenance plan. Of course you will. That's the game. But there's a way out of that game. And it's been sitting in a box at your hardware store for less than $1. This is borax. Also sold as boric acid. Same family, slightly different form. You can find it in the laundry aisle. The most common brand is 20 Mule Team Borax. A box costs about $1, sometimes $2. And that one box has enough powder to wipe out multiple ant colonies. This is not a new thing. This method has been used for over 100 years. It's old, it's proven, it's cheap. And that's exactly why big pest control companies spend so much effort making sure you've never heard of it. Borax isn't some miracle chemical. It's a naturally occurring mineral, sodium tetraborate, found in dry lake beds. It's in your laundry detergent, your cleaning products, even some cosmetics. But when you mix it the right way and put it in the right place, it becomes an ant colony's worst nightmare. And here's the beautiful, evil genius of how it works. A professional exterminator walks in with a tank of pyrethroid spray. He hits the surfaces, the baseboards, maybe some outdoor soil. The contact kill spray takes out any ant it directly touches. Sounds effective, right? But here's the fatal flaw. Worker ants, the ones you see, never eat at the source. They carry food back to the colony, back to the queen, back to the larvae. So when you spray and kill the workers on site, the ones underground never know anything happened. New workers are born, the trail restarts, you're back to square one. Now here's what's different about borax. Borax does not kill ants on contact. Say that again. It does not kill on contact. That is not a bug. That is the feature. Worker ants pick up the borax mixture and carry it home like a food delivery.
They feed it to the larvae. They feed it to other workers. They feed it to the queen, and then slowly the whole colony starts dying from the inside out. The queen dies. No queen means no new eggs. No eggs means the colony collapses completely. That's the difference between a spray and a weapon. Exterminators don't want you to know this because it's too effective. $1 of borax and a little sugar does what $500 of professional treatment can't fully accomplish? Let's get into how borax actually kills ants, because this is where it gets really interesting. Borax is toxic to ants, but slowly it interferes with their digestive system. Specifically, it disrupts enzymes in their gut that are essential for metabolizing food. The ant absorbs the borax, but it takes 24 to 48 hours to work. That's the sweet spot. The ant has enough time to return to the colony, enough time to share the food with thousands of nestmates, enough time to feed the queen, and then it's too late for all of them. Think of it like a Trojan horse. The ants think they found a jackpot food source. They recruit more workers. They create a superhighway right back to the colony. Every single ant on that trail is now a delivery driver for your poison. The colony essentially destroys itself. Within 24 hours, you start seeing fewer ants. Within 48 hours, the trails go quiet. Within 72 hours, most colonies are completely wiped out. Some stubborn or large colonies might take a full week, but they go down every time And here's something wild. You should not spray insecticide near your borax bait. Spraying kills the workers before they can carry the bait home. You'd be sabotaging your own plan. Let the ants take it. Let them think they won. They haven't. Now, I have to mention something important, and this is where it gets a little controversial. Borax and boric acid products used outdoors have been restricted or limited in at least 12 states. We're talking places like California, New York, Oregon, and others. Why? Because borax, while naturally occurring, can affect plants and soil when used in large quantities outdoors. It can leach into groundwater if overused. It can harm beneficial insects, including bees, if placed incorrectly outdoors. I'm going to be straight with you. Indoor use is generally considered safe and legal everywhere in the US when used as a bait. Outdoor broadcast use, meaning spreading large amounts in open soil, is where restrictions apply. This is not a poison that instantly kills wildlife, but it needs to be used correctly. I'll cover safety in detail at the end of this video. The important takeaway: used as a targeted indoor bait, borax is safe, legal, and devastatingly effective. Companies lobbied to restrict it outdoors, not because it's dangerous to people, but because it's too dangerous to their business model. A $1 solution that works better than a $500 service. That's bad for the industry. That's great for you. Okay, let's get into the actual recipe. This is simple. You need 3 things. Number 1, borax powder. Get 20 Mule Team borax from the laundry aisle. Costs about $1 to $2. Number 2, sugar, plain, white, granulated sugar. Any sugar works. Even powdered sugar is fine. Number 3, warm water, just enough to dissolve everything. Now here's the key ratio, and this is critical. Too much borax kills the ant before it gets back to the colony. Too little, and it doesn't kill at all. The sweet spot is a 1-2-3 ratio, 1 part borax, 2-3 parts sugar. Here's the exact recipe for a standard batch. 1 tablespoon of borax, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Enough warm water to make a thick syrup, about 3 tablespoons. Stir it until the borax is fully dissolved. The sugar draws ants in. The water carries the borax into the mixture evenly. You want a liquid bait, not dry powder, because liquid travels faster through the colony. That's it. That's the recipe. Exterminators pay chemists to help them avoid you knowing. 1 tablespoon of borax, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of warm water. Write that down. Now let's talk about how to deploy it. Step 1. Find the trails. Before you put out bait, watch where the ants are moving. Follow the trail. Find where they're entering your home. Common spots, gaps under doors, cracks in baseboards, around pipes, near windows. Mark those spots mentally. That's where you'll place your bait. Step 2. Prepare your bait stations. You don't need fancy equipment. Take a small piece of cardboard about the size of a playing card, or use a bottle cap, a small lid, a piece of aluminum foil folded into a cup. Soak a cotton ball with your borax syrup and place it in the station, or just pour a few drops onto the cardboard directly. Step 3. Place the bait near the trail, not on it. This is important. Don't put the bait directly in the entrail. Put it just to the side of where they're traveling. You want them to find it naturally, not be forced into it. Ants scout. They'll find the bait within minutes. Step 4. Do not disturb the bait. Once ants start feeding, let them. I know it's disgusting to watch.
You'll see them crowding around the bait in large numbers. That is a good sign. That means it's working.
Oh.
Do not spray them. Do not stomp them. Do not move the bait. Every ant you see is a delivery driver heading back to the colony. Step 5. Refresh the bait every 2 to 3 days. The mixture dries out over time. Keep it fresh and moist. Replace the cotton ball or add a few more drops of liquid. Step 6. Place multiple stations. Don't use just one bait point. Put stations near every trail you found, near the kitchen sink, near the pantry, near where they enter from outside. More access points means faster colony collapse. Optional step, peanut butter variant. Some ant species prefer protein over sugar, especially carpenter ants and fire ants. If you try the sugar syrup in ants, ignore it after a few hours, switch it up. Mix 1 part borax with 2 parts peanut butter. Roll it into small balls. Place them at the same spots. Different bait, same deadly result. Here's what to expect day by day. Day 1, hours 1 through 6. You place the bait. Within 15 to 30 minutes, Scout ants find it. They'll leave a chemical signal for the rest of the colony. Within an hour, you may see more ants than before. Again, that is normal. That is the plan working. Day 1, hours 6 through 24. Worker ants are now regularly transporting the bait back to the colony. You might notice the bait station getting empty fast. Refill it. Day 2, hours 24 through 48. Ant activity at the bait station starts to slow down. The colony is collapsing internally. You'll see fewer ants on the trails. Some ants may appear slow or disoriented. That's the borax doing its work. Day 3 and beyond, for most colonies, total silence. The trail is gone. The scouts have stopped. The queen is dead. No queen, no colony, no problem. For larger colonies or multiple queens, give it a full 7 days. Keep the bait fresh. Stay patient. People ask me all the time, does this really work on fire ants? Yes, it works on fire ants, carpenter ants, sugar ants, pavement ants, ghost ants, all of them. The species doesn't matter much because borax disrupts a digestive process that all ants share. Use the protein-based bait peanut butter variant for fire ants and carpenter ants. Use the sugar syrup for smaller household ant species, for outdoor ant mounds. Mix the dry borax with powdered sugar and pour it directly into the mound entrance. Do this in the early morning when ants are active near the surface. You can also pour the liquid bait into small cups and place them right next to outdoor mounds. A few extra things that seriously boost your results. Tip 1. Remove competing food sources. Before you put out bait, clean your kitchen thoroughly. Wipe down counters, store food in sealed containers, empty the trash. If ants have 10 other food options, they might ignore your bait. Make your bait the only game in town. Tip 2. Don't clean the trail before baiting. Ants follow pheromone scent trails. If you wipe the trail with a strong cleaner before placing bait, ants can't find their way. Wait until after the colony is dead, then clean. Tip 3. Use both bait types at the same time. Put sugar syrup in one station and peanut butter borax in another. Let the ants choose. They know what their colony needs. Tip 4. Be consistent. The number one mistake people make is giving up on day 1 because they see more ants. More ants at the bait means it's working. Give it the full 48 to 72 hours before judging results. Tip 5. Seal entry points AF. The colony is dead. Once the colony collapses, go around and seal up every crack, gap, and pipe opening. Use caulk. Use weather stripping. New colonies can't be attracted to a sealed home. And finally, diatomaceous earth as a perimeter defense. Food-grade diatomaceous earth sprinkled around doorways, window frames, and foundation cracks creates a physical barrier. It shreds the exoskeletons of any ant that tries to cross it, completely non-toxic to humans and pets. Use borax to destroy the colony. Use diatomaceous earth to make sure no new colony ever moves in. That's a $2 total ant control system that beats every professional service I've ever seen. Before we close, let's talk safety. Borax is generally safe for humans in normal household use, but we still need to be smart about how we use it. First, keep bait stations away from children and pets. Place them behind appliances, inside cabinet corners, or up high. Children and pets can ingest the sugar mixture, and while one lick isn't going to cause serious harm, regular ingestion is not safe. Second, wash your hands after handling borax. Don't touch your eyes or mouth. It's not dramatically toxic to humans, but it's not something you want to eat. Third, do not breathe the powder. When mixing, don't let the dry powder cloud up. Work in a ventilated area or wear a simple dust mask.
Fourth, do not use near beehives or in gardens with flowering plants. Bees are critical for our ecosystems. Place outdoor bait stations away from flowers and gardens. Target the ant mound directly rather than broadcasting across the yard. Fifth, outdoor use restrictions. If you're in California, Oregon, or certain other states, check your state's pesticide regulations for outdoor borax use. Indoor bait use is generally fine everywhere, but large-scale outdoor application may require permits or may be restricted in your area. Follow your local rules. Be responsible. The goal is to protect your home, not to harm your environment. Let me bring this all together. You are dealing with ants. You have 2 options. Option 1, call and pay $200 to $500, get a temporary fix, repeat every quarter. spend thousands over the years, still deal with ants. Option 2, buy a $1 box of borax, mix it with sugar and water. Place it near the trails, wait 24 to 48 hours. Watch the entire colony collapse. I know which option I choose. This method is old. It's proven, it's cheap. And yes, it works better than what people are paying hundreds of dollars for. That's the real reason it stays a secret. Not because it's dangerous, because it's effective. Try this today. Take a photo or video of your bait stations. Come back in 48 hours and drop a comment below telling me what happened. I read every single one. If this helped you, hit the like button. It helps this video reach other people dealing with the same problem. Subscribe to $2 Fix, because every week we're bringing you solutions like this. Cheap, proven, powerful. See you in the next one.